Hey, what's up guys? My name is Tad, and it's been a while since I've made a video on this channel, but I'm back, and I wanted to make a video about, some video game stuff. So let's jump into it. We've had a slur of violent video games release on the Switch since the console release, and now this. I've been playing a lot of Postal Redux on Switch lately, and I've never been quite as addicted to it as I have now. The game has multiple difficulty modes, each being relatively more difficult or easier than the other. I found easy mode to be a little too easy, and I breezed through the campaign in just about an hour. Shotgun shots would take down almost anybody in 1 or 2 shots up close. I do, however, enjoy going back into the game on easy just to see how fast I can get through levels. In all honesty, I really just like playing on easy mode. Dying frequently can kind of become frustrating after a while, and I just found it more fun to breeze through the levels while feeling super powerful. There's a lot of good things here, and I wanted to start with the pros. Loading times are relatively fast. It's using Unreal Engine 4, so no surprise there. Joysticks aren't super easy to use, and they can be a little problematic sometimes, but that's just the nature of having a game like this on the Nintendo Switch. It could use a little fine tuning, so what I did is I turned my controls to 70% for better precision shooting. I had the best control while playing with the Pro Controller, and it was much easier to navigate my shooting arrow with a wider joystick. Not to mention it felt more comfortable playing with the Pro Controller for this specific title. But let's be honest, what game doesn't feel better playing with the Pro Controller? There's no rumble option here, but I consider that a pro because if there was, then it would be like holding onto a leaf blower while you're playing the game the entire time and shooting up people. I love that you can switch between multiple coat options for the dude. I also changed mine to purple to make him just like his counterpart in Postal 4, which I thought was hilarious. Switching between grenades, Molotovs, mines are easy as using the D-pad between the left and right arrows. Holding down the L trigger longer or shorter determines how fast and how far you throw the item. It was surprising to find out just exactly how fun that felt. One thing I'm not super fond of, and this just gets into the game itself, it's not anything about the Switch port. Personally, it's just my take on kind of something that I was nitpicky about that I thought could use some improvement, and that was the NPCs. These NPCs are super annoying. They're always in your face. They're always screaming all the time, and it just makes me want to shoot them. I don't want to shoot them. I'm not a violent person, but if you're screaming and saying the same dialogue over and over, then it's going to make me want to shoot you. Plain and simple. I really think this port went above and beyond. I mean, you've got cheat codes, Postal Redux add-ons, and I honestly like this version better than the PC version. And I think a lot of that is just because of portability, and it's so much easier to play from a console guy like myself. I just love playing it on my Nintendo console. This is the game that arguably was one of the blueprints for how video game violence became more adamant and acceptable in the industry.
It's the game that some say everyone wanted to make, but no one had the balls to make.
An envelope with real holes meant to be bullet holes right in it.
It showed that people were not only becoming more willing to take a risk and purchase something more violent, and it obviously helped take the edge off after a long day at work.
I get under a lot of stress at work, and it's just kind of nice to go home and just get it out that way, and then I'm okay for the rest of the night.
Whatever side you lay on when it comes to video game violence, it shows just how progressive the industry has come since 1997.
And let me say that for the record, I want to state that Night Trap will never appear on a Nintendo system.
But now that Postal is on its first console, and being that it's a Nintendo console of all, I think that just goes to show for how far we've come in the video game industry today. And it also makes me wonder what we could expect next to see on the Nintendo Switch. Anyways, that's my review for Postal Redux on the Nintendo Switch. Do me a favor, and the developer Running with Scissors a favor, go and download this game on the eShop. It's only $10, it's well worth your money, and it's such a fun game. I really really got more addicted to it. The more I played it, just trying to do better, find all the weapons, know the maps. It's a lot of fun. And with $10, you really can't go wrong with supporting an indie developer. I also had the chance to meet up with Mike J, the VP of Running with Scissors, and talk a little bit about the game and get his hands-on action with him playing some Postal.
Since 1997, we've been wanting Postal on a home console, and it didn't happen until this year, the craziest year of all, 2020, where Postal Redux got approved for the Nintendo Switch of all things, and we're just so happy that people will be able to play the game on the go now.
You guys may or may not know, but I have been co-directing and co-producing a feature film documentary all about the Postal universe and the developer Running with Scissors for the last year and a half now, and it's been such a fun time. And I've met so many cool fans who love this IP. So thank you so much to the fans. We absolutely cannot wait to get this documentary into your hands. And if you want to find out more about the film, check out goingpostaldoc.com. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you could, please leave a comment down below about why you are excited for this game on the Nintendo Switch, and if you've played it, what your thoughts are. I'm super interested to hear from you because I have been talking to so many Postal fans who have been playing these games since they came out 20 years ago. Anyways, guys, if you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you could, if you'd like my face, because I like yours. With that said, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do these outros yet, but it's just going to come organically, so I'm not sure how the other YouTubers do it, but I see them like dirtying up their lens and maybe that's something, or I don't know. We'll just cut right here. We'll just cut right